Here's something we've all done countless times: swipe a debit or credit card. But it's something we may not be doing much longer. If you haven't gotten it yet, you'll soon be getting debit and credit cards with a tiny embedded chip. They're called EMV cards, which stands for EuroPay, MasterCard, and Visa. They're way safer than magstrip cards. Why? Because if someone can read your magstrip, they can counterfeit your card. With an embedded chip, not possible. Now, you may have heard that you're supposed to have these cards in your hand by October 1st, that it's a rule. That is not true. What is true, however, is that if a merchant doesn't have the proper equipment to accept these new cards by October 1st, they're the ones who are on the hook for any fraud, not the bank. Something else you need to know: how to use these cards. If you've got a chip card, you no longer swipe. You dip. Put your card into this slot and leave it there. That's how the machine reads the chip. Now, what if your merchant doesn't have a chip-enabled machine? It's cool, you can still swipe your card. That's why there's a mag strip on it. But if you can dip it, do it, because it's safer. When you dip, you may also sign. One day a pen may replace your signature like a debit card transaction, but that is still in the future. So there you have it. If you've got the chip, you do the dip. If there's no slot, then you swipe away. And if you've got more questions, go to the Q&A at moneytalksnews.com. Just do a search for credit cards.
Well, if you guys have been paying attention, you'll notice that they have been trialing or testing many things starting in Africa. Now, what they're doing with this pin and chip thing that they just rolled out here in the United States is really gone large scale in Africa. And although no one has realized this yet, the biometrics have been introduced into this whole scheme, and it has been done in Africa. And if these things are taking place there, you can guarantee they're going to happen elsewhere. And this all happened in Africa in September, before this even rolled out here in the United States. This chip and pin process that they're now adding biometric data to. You have major companies like MasterCard, Wells Fargo, all implementing this in their cards, so to speak. Where this will go from here will obviously be the next level in chipping people. I mean, people are already taking chips in their body to open doors and pay for things because it's ease of access for them. They care not that it could be the mark of the beast. But this is where this is all heading, and it seems like they're continuing to test these things over in Africa in areas where the government is broken or splintered and they can get away with doing all this. And then once they've did this on the human population there, they bring it over and try to implement it in other areas like you're seeing here in the United States. And if people are not paying attention, they're just going to keep on pushing this further and further until they get the ultimate mark that they want worldwide. I'll leave a link, a lot more information here. It's been Dabu7.
Visa introduced EMV chip-based biometrics September 15, 2015. Visa Incorporated today introduced a new specification to use biometrics with chip card transactions. The specification can enable palm, voice, iris, or facial biometrics. This first-of-its-kind technology framework is designed to work with the EMV chip industry standard to help ensure open, globally interoperable solutions. Biometric verification is intended to prevent fraud as well as make it easier to pay securely. BusinessWire.com. The prophecy of the mark of the beast is unfolding before our very eyes. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 and 17. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Let all be warned, do not take the mark of the beast. Time is running out. Do you know Jesus?